Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for standing by as we did that countdown timer. We just wanted to make sure that we were ready because we have some very, very exciting news for you. For those of you that know me or don't know me, my name is Blaney Teal, and I have been producing and hosting this magical event now for the 10th time coming up called the Small Business Virtual Extravaganza. And I wanted to go live today with a couple of our speakers to kind of show you what this is about because this is not your normal summit. And it's coming up on May 2nd and May 3rd, which is this week. So this Friday and Saturday. But I created this event to be very special and interactive and high energy. Because I don't know about you, but during the pandemic, I got really sick of Zoom meetings and Zoom summits and just sitting there and listening to information. This event is very, very different. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about why you should attend. Then you're going to hear why my speakers want you to attend their session. And then I'm going to share with you a little screen share at the end. So again, if you don't know what we're talking about the SBVE. It is not only presentations, we've got 24 of them, plus you've got networking in between every session so you can meet with other attendees, real time, face to face, not in chats, but actually on camera. And then we have virtual exhibitor booths so you can market your business or come visiting the booths of others that are marketing their business. So I'm going to bring on two of our guests here, or two of our speakers here, and they're going to actually share with you first about why you should attend, because they both attended the last one. So I'm going to bring up Laura Lee Kenny. She's here first, and she's going to share with you from an attendee perspective why you need to attend this event.
Well, it's a happening event, that's for sure. I first attended, I think, 3 years ago, and I've attended each of them as just as an attendee, not as a speaker. This is my first time being a speaker at your event for more than a couple of minutes anyway. But Blaney is so right on the money when she says it's such a different summit. We get to connect with other people, talk to them for a few minutes, share some ideas, and learn a lot of great things. And now the event is a long event. So when she says it's 2 days, it's 2 days jam-packed. And what I did right off the bat, I clicked yes and got recordings right away because, you know, life is like that. You can't always stay for the whole time. But I was able to watch replays for a little bit, but I so enjoyed having the recordings. So I'm so glad that's part of your package. If they want to upgrade just a little bit. It was just a tiny little bit.
Exactly. We make the recordings very reasonable on purpose, right? We want to make sure that everybody has the access to watching the speakers because you know what? Right now, the speaker topic might not be for you, but in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, you might be like, oh man, I heard that speaker and I need to rewatch that. And so it's really, really important that you have the recordings. And again, if you don't want them, that's fine. Show up to what you can, right, Larly? I mean, you can't, I don't expect anybody to be on 12 hours a day except me, because I have to run the event.
All right. But no, I loved it. I've come every year. And I do like VIP, I must say that. And your VIP is very inexpensive.
Yeah, and the VIP pass gives you a lot more opportunities, but also it gives you a membership in my networking organization. So it gives you more opportunity to network. So just check that out when you get your ticket. So as you can see below, we have the ticket. Oh, you know what? I don't think I actually set up that ticket, you guys. So if you're watching me live, just use the code Blaney. If you're watching the replay, I'll set it up. I don't think I ever got to set that discount code up. So we're going to go with Blaney, all capital letters. If you're watching this or seeing this somewhere, I apologize. The code is not going to work while we're live. But we're going to finish. Hey, that's technology, guys. You know, you're trying to move all these pieces around. So I didn't set up the coupon code live. So use Blaney, Blaney right now. And then live will work once we're finished this live stream. So Colleen, why don't you come up to the stage and talk for a couple of minutes on why you think someone should attend the SBVE?
Yeah, so as Laura was saying, I've been, I think I've attended every SBVE you've had for however many, I don't know what number we're on, but it might be in double digits already. And what I love about it is not only all the nuggets you get from the speakers, and actually because you're interacting and people are on there, we have a lot of conversations in the actual chats back and forth while speakers are going and passing ideas and stuff. So not only are you learning from the speakers, you learn from the attendees who are there. And then I love the networking. Networking is my thing. So I love that you get to actually connect with people there. And then because you're on for, you go to multiple events, then, you see the same people, and you're already building that relationship throughout the 2 days. And the fact that the recordings are available as soon as the session is done, I think, Blaney, is fabulous, because I know, like last year, I really wanted to attend one of the workshops, and of course I already had a pre-scheduled meeting, and I'm like, oh, and then, but what happened was, as soon as I was done my meeting, I went in and watched that presentation and got it done. So I think that's a great benefit, to be able to come there live, interact for the 2 days, and then, watch stuff on your time. So.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I mean, there's so much happening. Oops, sorry about that. There's so much happening. And thank you guys. We're going to bring them right back up in a second, guys, to talk about their presentations, because they have amazing presentations. And so do all of our speakers. Like, you guys, it's going to be hard to pick and choose. So you may want to just buy the recordings when you get your pass, because picking and choosing is really hard. But we have 3 keynotes this time, you guys, and I'm seriously impressed with all 3 of these speakers. The first one, he actually has been blind since birth, and he survived the 9/11 disaster with his seeing eye dog. So his story is going to be a motivational, a life lesson, and I know he's going to inspire you. I mean, he's such an amazing person. And then we're bringing back Forbes Riley, because Forbes Riley is highly motivating. She's an actress, she's an inventor, she's a motivator, an entrepreneur. And so you guys, she does hot seats with our guests. So you want to be on, because she'll bring you on the stage and she'll work with you live. Like, where can you get that, right? For $7, guys, for $7. You actually get coached by Forbes Riley on the stage. Now, again, you got to be live to have that happen. And then we are bringing back Kane Minkus, who is, to me, the best AI guru. And we're actually ending Friday with him. He's going to do a 2-hour training. And I know that sounds like a lot, but the nice thing with that is you can kind of just have it on your phone while you're sitting there and listen and taking notes, or by the replay. He has taught me so much that has changed my business so that I can actually make more money and do the things I love better. So you want to stay. I gave him 2 hours because he's got so much training to cover that an hour just would not do him justice. But that's why we're ending the day with him. So that's just the keynotes. So now I'm going to bring back on my 2 of the speakers that are here today out of the 23 speakers we have. A lot of them are getting ready. They're preparing their presentations. And by the way, almost all of them have a free gift for you, a free gift. So again, for $7, one of their gifts totally pays for your ticket and then some. So let's see who we've got here with us. So Colleen, you're up. So I want you to share with them a little bit about your talk and why they need to attend your presentation.
So as I kind of alluded to a little bit, is like, I'm all about the networking, all about connecting. I really believe that connections are key. And so my talk is going to be all around falling in love with follow-up. It's one of the things I know. I've been doing networking 25 plus years, and it's the thing that people just tend to put on the back burner. Lots of reasons that people do that. And what we do is we created this presentation to really help you change the way you look at follow-up. I had a meeting yesterday with somebody, and we were talking. She goes, "That's a totally different way to look at follow-up. Never thought about that." So if you want to know how to really make follow-up fun, be able to do it, and really fall in love with it so it can excel your business, come to the presentation. We'll give you some great tips for that. And your free gift will be to come and network and actually do my Fall in Love with Follow-Up session and get some follow-ups done. and you're going to meet so many people during the event, you're going to have follow-ups to do.
That sounds an absolutely perfect fit for the SBVE, right? Because they're going to be networking, they're going to be meeting people in the networking rooms, in the lobby, maybe even in the chats and in the sessions, and they're going to have to find a way to connect with these people after it's over. Because I know that is probably one of the things that people don't either A, put into their calendar to do, right? So then it just piles up and then it never gets done, or they don't know how to do it correctly, so it doesn't seem spammy and salesy and all of that. And Colleen, you are the expert in that area, and you're going to give them some different ways of looking at it. And I'm just so excited to have you on our stage. And thank you so much for participating and sharing this event with your network and doing this live stream today. So let's go ahead and bring up Laura Lee. Laura Lee, come back to the stage for me.
Hello there. I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, so this is going to be your first time on the stage. You've obviously watched tons of presentations over remember, Colleen, it is our 10th time doing this event. So we are in double digits now. So share a little bit about why somebody would want to attend your session.
Well, as you can see behind me, I have money. And I normally just talk about money and mindset and passive income streams. But I always tell them my nickname is Medicine Woman. And we know that if we don't have our health, having all kinds of money, it doesn't bring the joy that we need to have our health. So I want to talk a little bit about health and products, maybe, well, not maybe, I'm going to give some suggestions on natural healing, things that people can do to help calm the mind down, because it's really, really interesting. As entrepreneurs, we go, 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 and that squirrely brain just goes all the time. And I know I've needed help to learn to calm down. Sometimes I use certain products to help me, all natural products, though. I'm not into the pharmaceutical products. And I also, I've been blessed to take many courses with energy medicine. So, and Tao healing. So that's all natural energy to help calm the mind down, because that's when we get our true inspirations, when we're calmer in the mind. And I was blessed for 25 years to work as a certified financial planner. That chapter of my life is gone by. And I just, so that's how I get to talk about money so much. I specialized in retirement planning. And then as I went farther along, I got a chance to start working with entrepreneurs. And I loved working with entrepreneurs because they have a different mindset. They're always looking for answers, for suggestions to do better, where the other side of the population goes 9 to 5 and they're happy with their life, they're content, and that's fine. But entrepreneurs have a different mindset and they're very innovative. So that will be my joy to share some of that, because when you're being very creative, you're thinking of so many things, and we need to learn to how to focus on certain things at one time, not everything at once.
Excellent, excellent. So there you have it, guys. There's another reason why you need to attend the SBVE. And you're going to find that all of our speakers, they're all different topics. And as I said, some may or may not be for you, but you will find something that's going to strike a chord in one of our speakers. So thank you, Laura Lee. Thank you, Colleen. So I want to share with everybody just a little bit. This is our website. And by the way, while she was doing that, I did fix the code. So the code live does work. It will give you the $10 off. But either one will work. So you can use live if you are watching it at this point. So this is our website that you're going to go to. You can see we're 2 days and 19 hours away from starting. So this is your chance to get your pass. We do have a VIP on Thursday night. If you pick up a VIP pass, then you're able to attend on Thursday night to meet the speakers. And it's a kind of a preview. We might have a bonus session in there. I won't say anything yet, but there's lots of bonuses for VIPs. But the rest of you guys, we're on Eastern Daylight Time, just so you know, 9 to 9 each day. The way the sessions go is you're going to have 45 minutes of no fluff content, right? And again, you can pop in and out. By the way, this is mobile friendly. So you will be able to watch this on your phone, even though please try not to do it while you're driving, because you're going to want to take some notes. And then what happens is we have 15 minutes of networking in between the sessions. So 30 minutes of value, 15 minutes of interaction with the speaker, and then 15 minutes of interacting with the attendees. Now, you can use that time to sneak off and use the bathroom or get a cup of coffee, but I really urge you not to, because like Colleen said, the networking, I believe, is one of the best features of this event, because you're going to get a chance to share your story and your business with other attendees. And magic can happen there, whether it's referrals, leads, or joint collaborations. So we also have the virtual interactive booths. They'll be open the entire event from Thursday night until Sunday. So you have 2.5 days, 3 days practically, to go visit the expo booths. And these are a chance for you to meet other individuals, whether they're speakers or attendees, that have something to share with you. They'll have free gifts in there, they'll have PDFs, they might have a video. So you can just bounce around the expo floor just like as if you were at the convention center in Vegas, right? And we do leave the lobby open. It's called the lobby 24/7, because maybe you are in here and maybe the speaker is not aligning with you. So there's no networking session, but you can go to the lobby and hang out and just park yourself at a seat and see who pops in. So there's always something to do. I highly recommend that you try to make it as much as you can live, because we didn't talk about the best part, but there's cool prizes. So everybody that attends is going to get a $100 hotel savings card. So there you go. You buy a $7 ticket, you're going to get $100 in savings. I use this card all the time when I travel. Last week, we decided to go to town 3 hours away to do shopping. We needed a hotel. I went in and I was able to save about $30 off my room compared to Expedia. And it costs nothing. There's no blackouts. There's no fees. There's no timeshares. But we also do door prizes. And our grand prize is going to be a trip to Cancun, Mexico. Not to my resort. Sorry, guys. It is through a travel agency and through a travel certificate. It's to a beautiful resort called the Fives, which I have visited. But we also have prizes donated by our amazing speakers. So we could have 3 prizes, we could have 20 prizes. Depends how many speakers end up giving me gifts. So it's all gamified. And you get points for showing up. You get points for raising your hand. You get points for visiting the booths. These are our keynote speakers. Go to our website, check out the speakers. All of our other speakers, their topics are listed right here. Feel free to go look at them, kind of bookmark which ones might interest you. And then when we open on Thursday, you're going to see what time their session is. And then you can actually bookmark it inside of AirMeet so that you get a reminder, so you don't forget to attend their session. And this is the 24-hour lobby right here. So that's the schedule. Where'd it go? The lobby, sorry. You know what? I was doing a screen share. Sorry. It's showing some of the amazing different things. You can come to the stage and get a screenshot with one of the presenters. That's fun for your social media. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to share with you. Let me go back here, and I'm just going to wrap this up. Again, this is something that is going to change your life. Whether you show up for 1 hour or 24 hours, whether you just do the networking in between the sessions, whether you only attend the presentations, I promise you there's going to be one nugget, just one nugget, probably many, but one nugget that is going to change your life because you showed up at this SBVE. And if you can't make it, go ahead and get your ticket, get the recordings. It ends up being like $2 a recording, guys. If you just watch one of them, it will pay for itself. It's an investment in your business. And then just play all out. Show up, participate, and I promise you, people that learn more, earn more. And that's what the SBVE is all about. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this little impromptu live. And feel free to go ahead and tag somebody in this post if you're seeing this. Share this on your wall. Share this event, because last year, I can't tell you how many people on Sunday said, I heard about your event and I missed it. Like, I can't believe I didn't find out about it till it was over. And so I don't want that to be you. So we're going live as much as we can. We're getting eyeballs on this event. And then hopefully you're going to help us share this with the world so that nobody says, I have to wait till when to go to the next one? All right, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day. And I'll see you all inside of the SBVE later this week.